Bruh. Now y'all see why I go so hard in the paint for this. Now y'all see why, bro. We're trying to protect motherfuckers, man. Stay away. Stay away. And if you're gonna do it smart and have some goddamn dick discipline, bruh. We don't talk about that enough. Ain't enough conversations about this, bro. Dick discipline is a must, especially when you got ish to lose, right? Especially when you 56 years old, but dick discipline is a must, bro. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense for the little teeny bopper not to have it. When you 20, hell, even 30s, bro. You know what I'm saying? That impulse can get you, dog. That's what separates the kings from the peasants, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you can control that impulse and make it work for you. You know what I'm talking about? But you out here just slanging the phallus like it's no tomorrow, bro. It ain't nothing good that come from that. Right? Not saying that Shannon's out here slanging the phallus, but he has no discipline when it comes to whom he decides to slang the phallus into. Right? Because you see him caught up with a whole member of Miss Rachel's show. You know what I'm talking about? Like he up here with Chuck E. Cheese but you know what I'm saying? That's the time we in now, bro. That's the time we in now, bro. You gotta be careful, dog. You gotta be careful, man. Anyway, there's this video going viral, and I quote, "The internet is truly undefeated, bro. They released a movie about Shannon Sharpe's life." Bro, I was about to watch this yesterday when it posted. I think it had like 600 views at that point. It's at 3 million now. Internet is undefeated, bro. They got the Pixar animations with the podcast of podcasts, the interviews of all interviews, Cat Williams and Shannon, right? Pixaring it up, bro. Look at this shit.
I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends.
Well, what, Gabby?
Bro, but hey, to be fair, dog, to be fair, man, we can't sit here and just target for what? A woman. That's the salacious story. That's everybody is all entertained and wow about a big black man and a little white girl, bro, on King Kong, you know what I'm saying? Ain't interracial porn like the most popping porn for that reason, bro. Everybody likes to see the BBC and the little pink, the white pink or whatever. But, you know what I'm saying? To be fair, dog, any woman can tear down your empire like that. It don't matter if she black, white, brown, pink, orange, purple, bro. As long as she got that thing between her legs and she out here howling to the moon, crying wolf, it's raps. Dick discipline. Dick discipline. Right. And then I'm saying, it's not 100% either, bro, because you still got some dirty bitches out here that will target you and show you one woman and be a whole different motherfucker, bro. But this is not what that is, bro. Shannon knew the shit he was stepping into. He just, I don't know, bro. Like, what is it, dog? Like, what is it? What y'all think, bro? I can't wrap my mind around that at all, man. Like, how is that possible for someone that old and that famous and that experienced, bro? I'm if he's doing this shit at 56. You know what I'm saying? How long you think bro been doing some shit like this, bro? He know what's up. There's no way he's green. Like he's gonna know more than most. Dog, like you got too comfortable. Let the 20-year-old girl make you think the shoes and Nah, there's no fucking way. Like how? How is clearly Shannon's dumb, but how is that possible that you get caught up like this by a 20-year-old scandalous ass bopper, bro? How is that fucking possible? We can't call Unc no more. Y'all realize that, right? We can't call Unc no more. Unc is known as somebody that puts you on, that's wise and putting you on game. I've been there, done that. This is not how you do that. You do it this way. We can't call him Unc no more, right? Like Shannon's a meme now. Shannon just means trick. You know what I'm saying? Shannon just means simp. Shannon just mean I ain't trying to cook, bro, dog. But I got to, man. But I ain't. I'm not. I'm done cooking, bro. Like, he getting cooked enough. It's just I'm disappointed, dog. I'm still disappointed, bro. I'm still disappointed, dog. Right? Ain't even like I'm a big fan of Shannon like that, bro. But I did think that he stood on that manhood shit, and to see that he is just a regular fuck boy, that irks the fuck out of me. And I'm tight with the message it sends to the bros that looked at him as a role model. You know what I'm talking about? Because as lost as the boys are today, right? And they see some shit like this. You know what I mean? You're going to have some bros that's going to be empowered to be on the same type of time Shannon was on, bro. Even though he getting caught up, bro. Like, because they justified, right? This is what bros do. Bros get hoes, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame Shannon. He just a dude, right? This is what men do. They just chase the nut, which minimizes men to a bitch, right? Weak as fuck. And I hate that shit. And I will continue fighting that shit till I'm blue in the motherfucking face, because that ain't it, bro. But as far as the youngins out here, him like, man, if Shannon out here slinging dick, fucking the little young girls, I can too, bro. That's what they own, dog. And that ain't it, bro. That ain't it. Regardless of the destruction that is taking place with Shannon's everything right now, you still gonna have bros on that type of time, dog, because it just continues to brainwash men into thinking that this is what men do. This is what masculinity is. This is how bros get down, dog. You know what I'm saying? We fuck sluts and bust nuts. If Shannon doing it, I'm doing it. Nah, that ain't it. That is not it, man. My bad I got serious like that, bro. This wasn't even supposed to be a serious video, dog, but I can't help it. I can't help it. You know what I'm talking about? Dick discipline. Dick discipline. Smart decisions. You got to be smart when you got to be smart when it comes to where you're putting the tip, right? You got to be responsible when it comes to putting the tip somewhere and who you decide to put the tip in and where you gonna do it and all that. And got to, bro. You got to, man. Anyway, let's get back into the funny shit, dog, because I'd imagine this shit is fucking funny.
Ass down in 2 weekends.
Well, what, Gabby?
You're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
I might choke you in public. Big black guy chose small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you did what you think you did to me.
To my family.
I can't even laugh at it, bro. I came here for some silly shit, but I can't even do it, bro. Cuz got set the fuck up, dog. The shit don't. He got set the fuck up, bro. Man, hey, real talk. I don't know what's more shocking, the fact that a 56-year-old Shannon got set up like this from a 20-year-old bop, or the fact that this 20-year-old bop is moving the way she moving, bro. Like, I know hoes is out here thotting it up, dog. I just, as a father, especially as a father of a daughter, bro, oh my God, dog. Bruh, y'all may have not read the articles about what their claimed relationship consisted of. You know what I mean? Apparently, they only hooked up on some BDSM, rough sex type of times. They did it over 100 times. So, right, let me find the fucking article, bro. I may be chopping it up. Because that's what that recording is of, bro. Like, she's setting him up, right? Well, that's what I think it is, dog. Like I said, Shannon ain't rape her. He ain't do nothing. Everything was consensual, bro. And I'm assuming that conversation was just part of their little play, their little sex play. You know what I mean? But they're trying to throw it back in his face, which don't matter to me. All the same, it's like, you know, that's the problem that we sitting here talking about Shannon's sex play because of who he decided to have sex with. You know what I'm saying? Dick discipline. Dick discipline, bro. Dick discipline. But yeah, hold on. Yeah. Shannon Sharpe had BDSM sex about 100 times with rape accuser, say sources. Like, where did y'all even get that information? I guess he had to say that to clean that phone call up, I bet. Right. Shannon, he just a freaky. He's just a freak, bro. He's just a fucking freak. It's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up. We sitting here talking about it. We got to talk about it, bro, because it sends the right message, dog. Step in shit, you deal with shit. You step in shit, you gonna live in shit, bro. And Shannon stank from now on, bro. From now on, he got the stank, the stench of bullshit. Hold on. Those close to Shannon Sharpe are adamant his relationship with his accuser was purely a BDSM one. You know what I'm saying? Who? I mean, I guess it's good you allow people to know what you was doing, bro, but that's some shit you need to be, like, keeping secret, bro. Anyway, those close to Shannon are adamant about his relationship with his accuser was purely a BDSM one where the two would meet up for rough smashing about once a week and nothing more. Was he paying, though? Is that a thing? Was he paying? Or you must have not been paying, dog. If you was paying, she would have shut up, bro. This is shit it would make sense for you to pay for her. Like on some escort shit. They got to shut the fuck up. That's what all these industry fools do. You can't expect a 20-year-old bop that's not getting paid to shut the fuck up about this. What? How? I'm saying how. Anyway, how, Shannon? Sources close to the Pro Football Hall of Famer told TMZ on Thursday that Shannon engaged in kinky consensual sexual activity with Jane Doe, what's the bitch name? Gabby, about 100 times in both LA and Nevada from late 2022 and 2025. Hey, there's a bag for Shannon there though, bro. Shannon can be a face of, like, you know, dick pills or something, right? Because as much as men is struggling with erectile dysfunction, clearly all of Shannon pipes work. Now, I know there's a whole world of men out there that would pay handsomely to know what his secrets are. It ain't no secret, but I can tell you the fucking secret. You eat healthy. Eat the right shit. Get enough sleep, drink enough water. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what you put in your body. Don't stress yourself out. Don't be jacking off. Don't be watching porn and all that shit. That's gonna fix it, but you know, that's hard work. That's a whole different video. I'm gonna dive into that. But like if he maybe he does it. Does he advertise for, you know, all the little dick pills and with him and what's the one, the other blue one, Blue Chews or some shit like that? Shannon, he need to go ahead and start him OnlyFans. That's how you get that $100 million back, bro. I'm saying I'm not advocating for it, right? I'm not promoting it. Like I'm not an advocate of degenerate shit, but Shannon's already a degenerate. You know what I mean? So it's like the cat's out the bag. You're not who you say you are. Just embrace it, bro. Run with who you are and capitalize off of it, bro, and get your money back, bro. Cause you lost your ESPN job. You ain't not getting that back. And I know about this fat contract he's finna get. That's probably off the table now. So If you went to OnlyFans and started slaughtering women on there, change my words. If you went on OnlyFans and started dicking down women over there, you probably get your a bag. Especially now since everything's so viral and shit, right? And I'd imagine they gonna release this sex tape here pretty soon anyway. Bruh, this is so sad, dog. This is so sad, bruh. I mean, it's not sad though. Shannon's a liar. I just hate to see bro go out like this, but he's a liar. They insist that while the intimate encounters featured choking and role playing, none of it was non-consensual forcible sex. In fact, the sources added it was his accuser, an OnlyFans model, who requested most of the physical acts, claiming her text messages showed she liked to be tied up and wear a dog collar during some of their time between the sheets. Numerous texts from her, they say, capture her demands, including one where she explicitly writes, "I want you to tie me up like this and abuse me." Bruh. Man, dog. She 20 now. They've been doing this shit since 2022, so that means he met her when she was either 17 or 18. Talking that way, bruh. As a father, bro, I swear, as a father of a daughter now too, bro. Telling you, bro, you gotta equip your babies to the teeth. I'm talking about, me and my daughter gonna have these conversations early. She gonna be hip to game. She gonna know what's up. She ain't gonna have to rely on objectifying her ass one bit. She gonna know that that's selling her soul. You know what I mean? You're not a degenerate, right? You need to have more respect for yourself. Nobody's allowed to touch you. You know what I'm saying? She gonna know what's up, bro. We not playing this shit. We raising, bruh, 17, talking about that. Like, this girl she pushed the nasty ex as an 18, 19-year-old, dog. Bruh. I'm talking about my girl, she finna be a killer. A killer. You know what I'm talking about? A feminine killer, goddamn. She ain't gonna be masculine, dog. I ain't trying to have her being a whole butch out here, bro. But she gonna be feminine and know the power and femininity, but know how to beat your ass too, dog. I'm talking about she finna be out here. You gonna have to come with it. Fuck, bro. This. Woo. Hold on. The sources were also adamant that the duo's relationship never once reached boyfriend-girlfriend status. Yeah, that means she was his hoe? Was he paying her? He must not have been paying her, because if he was paying her, this wouldn't have happened, dog. Right? It's probably because he didn't pay her ass that she going for the bread now. Like, there's no way. How would you expect a 20-year-old, hell, 18 at that point, to have such private, sensitive information about you, and you expect her to keep that shit secret? I even read somewhere, y'all gotta let me know in the comments, bro, that like Shannon tried to get her to sign an NDA initially and she turned it down, but you still chose to pursue her anyway. So it's like you volunteered for this shit to happen. She's pretty much saying, I'm not signing shit, and I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want to say to whomever I want to say it to. And the absolute worst thing that happened, somebody put it in her head, bro. See, he got played. Somebody set him up, dog. Got to. Somebody put it in her head, bro. You know this about Shannon, bro. You better get you a bag, sweetheart. Like, you can become a multi-millionaire just by having these secrets on homeboy. And then videos and then audio. Crazy, bro. I mean, I'm not for the prostitution shit. You know what I'm saying? But I understand it under those circumstances. Like, you need escorts and shit. Right? If you're not gonna do it the right way and find you quality women that's gonna rock with you, and you need to make sure your shit is sealed tight, go ahead and buy them escorts if you gotta feed that demon, bro. Because you can't trust these hoes, dog. Sharpe's accuser, though, said in her lawsuit, which she filed on Sunday, that in October 2024 and then again in 2025, Shannon crossed the line. She claimed during the latter incident, she repeatedly told Sharpe she did not want to have sex with him without a condom, but he became more aggressive and made it clear he would not wear a condom and he was going to have his way with her. From Gabby, but I cried when you left me because I begged you to put a condom on and not put it in my ass and you didn't listen. I don't care what our history is. No means no, Shannon. Yeah, she's setting them up. You don't text that to nobody, bro. She's trying to document the fact. Yeah. I don't know how to process this. Can I call you later, bro? The fact you in here talking to this bitch, bro. Someone should tell Mr. Sharpe that when you are digging yourself a hole, it would be smart to stop digging, he said. The filed complaint and audio speaks for itself. Anyway, I ain't got sidetracked, bro. I forgot why we here. We here to watch the damn Pixar shit. Hold on.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right.
Bro, if you will see, I'm good. I try to be funny with it, but I can't. It's too serious, dog. I can't laugh, dog. I can't laugh, bro, because I'm going to be transparent, honest. Bitch, no, you ain't. No, you not. You trying to play to your audience. It's love for you, bro. It's a shakedown. Of course it's a shakedown, bro. But he clearly avoided the elephant in the room, dog, that your ass got played by a bopper. Like, you out here on your Adam 22 shit with boppers, 19-year-old boppers, dog. You should have the thing to say was, yeah, I wasn't acting like myself. You could have played it like that. I wasn't acting like myself. Something got into me. Maybe I'm in a dark spot or something. Or, you know what I mean? I fucked up. I need to figure some things out because this is not how men move. I apologize for the way I'm looking right now. I'm going to fix it. But with that being said, this is still a shakedown. But you're trying to avoid it, dog. You're trying to avoid it, bruh. Anyway. We'll continue watching it, dog. That's why we're here.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans.
But real talk, though, he's lucky that the lawsuit was filed. Could you imagine the lawsuit wasn't filed and it was solely her exposing him? Then we wouldn't even have this whole shakedown set up to be distracted with. Right? Yeah. The setup is saving you low key. Because it wasn't there and everybody was solely focused on you being a fucking degenerate. All right, you had that to fall back on. This is a shakedown. They trying to make me look bad. Nah, bitch, you made you look bad. You made you look bad. Why? Because you have no dick discipline. Yeah, speaking of dick discipline and just manhood shit, being the best version of yourself, being the best man you can be, being the best person you can be, right? Like-minded individuals trying to grow, you know what I'm saying, motivate each other and push each other. Pull up to my online community, my self-development online community called View. You know what I'm talking about? Where, this ain't the move. Being the best you is the move. Peace.